everyone, let's go over a quick explanation of your final exam part 1. So throughout this unit, you will be provided, not provided, you'll be assigned 3 parts to your final exam. They will be worth a total of 105 points. So this is definitely an assignment that you should take seriously and take your time and focus on them. So for part 1, it will all come from chapters 1 through 9, okay? The very first part of this assignment, you're going to analyze the main character, Arthur Dent. And you're going to use the steal method, which means you have to consider what the character says, what the character thinks, the effect the character has on others, the character's actions, and how the character looks. In other words, their physical appearance. So for each category, you have to give an example from the book. And at least 2 examples must be directly quoted and cited using the author's last name and the page number where the quote can be found. You have to write in complete sentences here. This should not be bullet pointed, okay? Then, based on the information in the chart that you just filled out, what are some strong adjectives or labels you would use to describe Arthur Dent's personality? What kind of person is he? Okay, so you need to list, explain in complete sentences. In other words, why you picked each one. And if you click here, there's a lovely link that will help you out. Then you need to consider the conflict of the story from chapters 1 through 9. So you need to fill in the blanks of the sentence. The first blank contains what author wants in the beginning of the story. The second blank explains what is getting in the way of that goal. What is blocking him from getting what he wants? And finally, the last blank tells what he does in order to try to deal with the conflict of the situation. Then you need to discuss your statement a bit. Okay, so remember, this should just be a sentence. Any explanation you need should be in the second box, okay? So you need to discuss your statement a bit. Reflect on this character's conflict and situation. Things you might want to consider. Can you relate at all? Have you had similar experiences? Do you know someone else who has? Does it make you think of anything else you've seen or read? Do you have any predictions for how it's going to go from here? So do you have any kind of gut reaction to the situation? So you need to reflect in the box and write to the right and respond in 150 to 250 words. And you have to write in complete sentences. So I need to see a full paragraph here. Then you're going to analyze the setting. You're going to give details about the place in which the story is unfolding. Is it real or fictional, precise or general? Okay, tell as much as you can about the specific main location of the action in the beginning of the book and write complete sentences. Explain significant conditions of the setting, okay? Discuss why the setting matters. How would the story be different if the setting were altered? Okay? Then you need to identify 2 significant events in the first 9 chapters. You need to fill in the chart below. So you need to say what chapter it's from. You need to summarize the event below, what happened and who was involved, and explain why this stood out to you. Why do you think it's important, okay? And a few sentences is all you need here, okay? You don't need to give me a giant paragraph here. Just a few sentences will do. And finally, elements of science fiction. The classic elements of a science fiction novel include time travel, teleportation, mind control, telepathy, telekinesis, aliens, space travel, interplanetary warfare, parallel universes, fictional worlds, alternative histories, speculative technology, and superintelligent computers and robots. Now, pick any 3 of these characteristics of science fiction from the above list and explain the details of how each one is found in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy anywhere in chapters 1 through 9. You need to be specific and refer to book details from chapters 1 to 9, okay, and write in complete sentences. If you have any questions about this assignment, please don't hesitate to reach out, and I look forward to reading your response. Thank you.